Hey, are you still not over with my brother? Seriously, get it done already. I'm telling you, my precious brother isn't right for you. Why don't you listen to me? On top of that, planning to get married in Hawaii? Absolutely not happening. Cancel that right now. Got it? Ugh, it's you again. Seriously, enough already. You said your name is Reese, right? I've told you before my fiancé doesn't have a sister. He only has an older brother. And I've told you to stop with the ridiculous lie, haven't I? Telling us to break up out of the blue is beyond rude in the first place. I don't even know you. Anyway, you must have the wrong person. I'm absolutely certain that's not the case. Then, can you tell me the name of your brother? Prove that you're right. Jeez, you're giving me an order? Who do you think you are? Your attitude toward your soon-to-be sister-in-law is just unacceptable. You're definitely not suitable for him. I'll never accept you. I'll never let him marry you. Whatever. I'm just asking for his name. Don't try to change the subject. You're the one changing the subject. I've seen your face, and honestly, you're far from pretty. Definitely not good enough for him. Where did you see my face? That doesn't matter. You ugly betrayer. I'll never allow you to marry my beloved brother. You ugly thing, betraying my brother. Betray him? What are you talking about? I love my fiancé and I haven't betrayed anyone. I can assure you of that. You're not just ugly, you're a liar too. You know exactly what I'm talking about without me having to say it. Get lost from his life, you betrayer. But make sure to pay up for the emotional distress you've caused. You've done enough to deserve that. Got it? I don't get it at all. Gosh, this is pointless. Anyway, I'll never accept your marriage to my brother. Honey, have you arrived yet? You said you were going back to see your parents, right? I have something to talk to you about.
Oh, I got here about half an hour ago and just finished eating dinner. What's up? Why so serious?
Remember that weird message from someone claiming to be your sister?
Oh yeah, I do. She's crazy and telling you to break up with me, right? What about it?
She messaged me again just now.
Oh no, again?
She even knew about us planning to have the wedding in Hawaii.
Seriously? So it's not just a case of mistaken identity. What did she say this time?
Same as before. She said her precious brother isn't suitable for me. Calling me ugly and accusing me of betraying you. And telling me to cancel the wedding.
Why would she say such things? Was her name Reese? Since last time I've been racking my brain, thinking maybe I just forgot someone I knew, but I can't remember anyone by that name. Even if I did know someone, it'd be crazy for her to say those things to you. It's just so creepy. But if she was close to me, she wouldn't claim I have a sister, right? My sibling is only my brother.
I told her that, but she accused me of lying.
I don't get it at all. Are you okay, honey? If she says we're siblings, she should contact me, you know? I wonder why she doesn't and keeps bombarding you with messages.
That's definitely strange too. Maybe she doesn't know your number.
That could be it. But then, how does she get your number? Claiming I'm her brother when I'm not? Knowing we're planning a wedding in Hawaii? But not knowing how to reach me. It's all getting confusing. What's she accusing you of betraying me for?
I asked, but she won't tell me. She just said I knew exactly what she was talking about without her needing to tell me. I also asked to tell me her brother's name, but she kept avoiding my question and sticking to her own story.
Jeez.
She said she'll never accept our marriage. Do you think she'd actually try to sabotage our wedding?
If we were having it here, I'd be a bit worried, but since it's in Hawaii, hopefully not.
I hope not.
She may know it's in Hawaii, but I don't think she knows the date or the venue.
I guess not.
Still, it doesn't hurt to be cautious. I'll tell the venue about this just in case. If they encounter someone unfamiliar, they'll let us know immediately. Especially if someone named Reese shows up or tries to contact us, I'll have them kick her out right away.
Thanks. That's reassuring. Ow! It's hot. Wait, what? It smells like chocolate. Oh my god. Is that hot chocolate? Hey, you! What the heck do you think you're doing throwing hot chocolate at me? I told you I'd never accept your marriage to my brother, right? Yeah, here you are in Hawaii. Seriously unbelievable. You, the ugly betrayer, marrying my beloved brother. That's never gonna fly. Soaked in chocolate serves you right. Now, you can't go ahead with the wedding. Are you Reese? Hey, don't run away. What about this dress? Hey, Reese. Wait up. I don't know what to do.
What's wrong? You're just getting ready, right?
Yeah, I finished everything a bit ago and was just looking for my mom when suddenly someone threw hot chocolate all over me. The dress is a sticky mess now.
What? Are you okay? Did you get burned?
Yeah, I freaked out when it happened, but luckily it wasn't scalding hot, so I'm not hurt.
Thank goodness. I thought my heart was gonna stop. What a mess, though. The ceremony is supposed to start in a couple of hours. With a dress covered in chocolate, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm heading over there right now.
Thanks, but aren't you getting ready as well? The makeup artist is with me, so you should get yourself ready as planned.
Got it. By the way, who threw it at you?
She didn't give a name, but I'm pretty sure it was Reese.
What? Are you serious? Did she really follow us all the way here?
I think so. She was like, I told you I'd never accept your marriage.
Where's she now?
She ran off. Just like on the chat, she does whatever she wants, says her piece, and doesn't respond to me.
Maybe she's still around here somewhere. I'll contact the manager of the venue right away.
Yeah, do that.
Sure, but until I contact you, don't roam around, okay? We can't be sure she won't try to approach you again.
Got it. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
What are you talking about? This isn't your fault at all. Don't shoulder it alone, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Things might change from the original plan, but we came all the way to Hawaii. We're definitely having the wedding, okay? You should ask the wedding planner if there's any way to replace the dress.
Will do.
Okay, talk later.
Hey, stop ignoring me. I've been messaging you. Whose fault is that? You're the one who suddenly threw hot chocolate at me. Now everything's a mess. What the heck are you thinking? Don't you get it? Are you dumb? I'm obviously trying to ruin the wedding, you know? Covering a white dress in chocolate. That's hilarious. With the dress ruined, the wedding's definitely off, right? My sympathies. You're betraying my beloved brother, you ugly piece of work. I'll never let you marry him. How many times do I need to tell you? My fiancé has no sister. Why would you go this far? If you really claim to be his sister, why not just contact him directly? You're lying, aren't you? I'm not. There seems to be a misunderstanding, and now I'm blocked. Even if I wanted to contact him, I can't. Whatever you say. I checked with my fiancé to see if he knows you, but he said he doesn't know anyone by the name of Reese. More importantly, he clearly said he does not have a sister. Why would he lie like that? He must still be mad at me. I'm telling you, it's not a lie. Did you do something to make your brother angry? No, it's just a little misunderstanding. Then, let me change my question. How did you find out about me? I hired a private investigator. A private investigator? I get it if it's for a cheating case, but for your brother? Yeah, what's the big deal? I heard rumors that he was getting married and got curious. I don't have his contact or where he is right now, so I had no choice. So what did the investigation reveal? That he's marrying me? They said he was engaged to a woman named Fiona Barrow and gave me an address. You live at Sunset Palm Apartments number 203, right? Well, I am Fiona Barrow and that's where I live, but... Oh, by the way, you've been saying I've been betraying him. What do you mean by that? You're cheating on him with another guy. It's outrageous. I'm not cheating. You saw a picture of me with someone else, right? Show it to me. Maybe I can recognize who it is. Recognize? It's obviously your other guy, isn't it? Fine, I'll send it to you. Then there's no escaping it. This guy is going to be my husband. No way. Don't lie. You're supposed to marry my brother, right? Is that private investigator of yours reliable? Without a doubt, this is my fiancé. You're still nearby, right? Why don't you come back here and confirm it with your own eyes? No. Is it really him you're marrying? So you're not cheating and you're not even my brother's bride? Nope. I don't even know who your brother is to begin with. But I showed a picture of him to the investigator, and I asked him to find his fiancée. This is my brother. You seriously don't know him? Never met him. Is that private investigator legit? The information is all wrong. How much did you pay? $5,000. You probably got scammed. It must be a fraudster. You likely bought a list somewhere and just randomly picked a woman's name and address. And it happened to be me, you know? If there was no photo, you'd be suspicious. So you just came to take a photo when I happened to come out of the apartment with my fiancé. It's logical since we live together. Well, it's just speculation, but my gut feeling is usually right. Oh no. I still have more questions, but I'll contact you later since there's a wedding. Okay then. But did I really come all the way to Hawaii for the wrong person? Well, what should I do? I heard from Reese. Turns out it was a total case of mistaken identity. So, there won't be any more disruptions to the wedding.
Mistake? But how?
There are still things I do and don't know. But right now, the wedding takes priority, and I figure I can sort things out later.
Yeah, you're right. I explained the situation to the manager, and she said delaying the ceremony a bit is okay. Did you find another dress?
Yeah, my wedding planner got in touch with a couple of dress rental services. They just brought some here. She understands the situation. We can pay later. Once we find Reese, we'll bill her.
That's a relief.
I'm actually in the middle of picking out a dress right now. Found one that's absolutely gorgeous. I think I love it more than the one I was supposed to wear.
Oh, that's great. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thanks. I'll head over as soon as I'm done with fittings.
Cool. I'll be waiting.
You put me through hell. But I managed to have the wedding. I'm glad. I'm really sorry. I seem to have mistaken you for someone else. Can you forgive me? More importantly, there's something I want to ask. I understand that you made a mistake about who I am. But you knew that I was getting married in Hawaii. Not only that, you showed up at the venue. How did you find out? Also, my phone number? I followed you around a few times. What? You followed me? You see, I thought you were cheating on my beloved brother, who's engaged to you. I saw you alone in a coffee shop one day. You accidentally left your phone on the table when you got up to get something. I thought it was a chance to sneak a peek and get your phone number. By chance, the invitation was open on the screen at that time. Oh yeah, come to think of it, I remember working on the invitation design at a cafe. I was determined not to let my brother marry you. I had to protect him. So I contacted you, but no matter what I said, it didn't seem to work on you. I thought I had to come to Hawaii and ruin the wedding. You see, what you did is a crime, you know. Stalking me, waiting for me to leave my seat, then snooping on my phone without permission. On top of that, throwing hot chocolate at me while I was wearing a wedding dress. Unbelievable, right? I'm sorry. I'm filing a police report and will speak to my lawyer once I'm back home. What? Please, no. Please, spare me. I was just desperate to protect my brother. I've been curious about something for a while. Is it normal to go to such lengths for your brother? Especially when you haven't even seen him for a while? You don't even know his contact information or where he lives. Isn't that strange? Well... Is he really your brother? Yes, he is. I love him. Huh? You can't help who you fall for, you know? A few years ago, he brought his fiancée home. I absolutely hated the idea of him getting married. So I got close to his fiancée and harassed her a lot. And then she ended up mentally unstable. The engagement was called off. I succeeded in breaking them apart, but at the same time, he cut ties with me. And not just him, but my parents too. That's not all. He issued a restraining order against me. He even moved, and I don't know where he is or what he's doing now. But just knowing that he was getting married, I couldn't sit still. I see. So you were really concerned and hired a private investigator. Now I got it, but I don't have any sympathy for you. Why not? Because as siblings, shouldn't you put aside your own feelings and wish for his happiness? Isn't that true love? Well, it has nothing to do with me anyway. As a stranger, I was subjected to stalking-like behavior and had hot chocolate thrown on my dress. that fact remains. I'll file a police report and demand compensation for the dress. Since it was made to order, it cost almost $10,000, you know. And on top of that, the rental fee was about $2,000. Plus, I'll also ask for emotional damages. That much? There's no way I have that kind of money. I'm completely broke after hiring a private investigator and coming all the way to Hawaii. It's because you didn't do your research properly before hiring someone. You'll have to borrow from someone or find a way to pay. I just told you that even my parents cut ties with me. Nobody's gonna lend me that much money. I don't have any friends either. Well, that's no surprise with your personality. Since you're the one who caused all this, you'll have to figure out a way to pay, even if it means borrowing money. I'll make sure you pay up, no matter what. Trying to run away won't work, you know. My friend is a lawyer, so I'll make sure of that. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this. After returning home, I filed a police report, spoke to a lawyer, and demanded compensation and damages from her. Maybe the word lawyer got to her, because she somehow managed to borrow money from somewhere and paid everything in one go. Claiming to have a lawyer friend was just a bluff, but considering all the troubles she caused, I guess it's okay to tell a little lie like that, right? The police contacted her brother and parents just to be sure. They were pretty angry, but glad they no longer had anything to do with her. They said they had no plan to reconcile with her. Being cut off from her brother and parents, having no friends, and only debt left, it looks like she's in for a tough life ahead. As for me, despite all the drama, I managed to have a successful wedding, with blessings from everyone around me. I'm truly happy. Knowing she knows where we live creeps me out, so we're planning to move to a bigger and nicer place soon. We're enjoying looking for a new home together.
Damn, old man, why do you keep calling me? You're annoying me. Thank God. You didn't answer your phone or return my calls. I was worried about you. What? Annoying. How's college life? Good. Are you getting enough to eat? Are you not in trouble? Nothing. I mean, even if I say that to you, it doesn't seem to mean anything. Why are you saying it like that? I'm your father, so if you're in trouble, I would help you. Stop it. When I was in elementary school, you were constantly traveling on business, and then you moved out on your own for years. You've never done anything fatherly for me. I'm really sorry about that. You know, Mother used to say, Father doesn't like us. She said that to you? That's impossible. I love you and her more than anything in the world. You can say whatever you want. I'm sorry to make you feel so sad. Believe me, family is the most important thing for me. It doesn't matter now. So, you done talking? I'm about to finish my break at my part-time job. You're working this late? Yes, is that bad? Won't it affect the college life? None of your business. You know? What do you mean? Never mind. Oh hey, why don't you come back sometime soon? You haven't been back home for almost 6 months now. Why? It's just wasting my money on transportation. I'll give you that much. Actually, my work assignment ends the month after next. Well, good for you. So that's why you should come home then. Let's go out for dinner with the family for the first time in a while. Dinner? What do you think? Do you want to go? I won't go 'cause I'll get fat. Don't say that. If you lose any more weight, you'll be skinny. Besides, one meal won't make you fat. I don't want to. Good food tastes like garbage when I eat it with you. You don't have to say that. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to talk with you. I don't have anything to talk to you about. You know, family dinners at my age? Seriously, it's so gross. What's going on with you? Did anything happen to you at school? Ugh, I don't need you. Go to hell, scum dad. Is this a rebellion? I'm a little sad. My name is Tony, 45 years old. My wife, Sunny, is 4 years younger than me, and we got married 20 years ago. We have such a lovely girl, Anne, who is adorable. This year, she turns 19. She's now attending college to study a foreign language. I'm in a deep state of sadness over a message from her, saying that I've been so focused on my work that I've missed my family. I've been regretting that, but still, has she ever said such demeaning things about me before? I have a bit of an unclear feeling. I made her feel so lonely. I tried to communicate with her as much as possible. I tried to communicate with her again a few weeks later. But even after 3 or 4 days, the message still wasn't read. I never thought she would turn out like that. I can't help but cry when I think back on it now. Dad, I was worried about you because you didn't read my messages for 4 days. Are you okay? Can you talk on the phone? I can't talk on the phone now. Oh, okay. Were you busy with college and the part-time job? I got fired from my part-time job. You were working so hard. What happened? The manager asked me to go out with him. I said no. He touched me and I didn't like it, so I slapped him out of the way. He said, "You hurt me. You're guilty of assault. You're fired." What's with that guy? I'll deal with him. Where's the store? Don't do it. I'm afraid he'll get angrier. I don't want to get involved anymore. If you say so, I understand. But he didn't hurt you or anything, right? I'm alright. But I didn't get paid for this month's work. I haven't eaten for 3 days. What? I tried to pay the bill for water and electricity with this month's salary, but I couldn't pay them and they stopped. I can't take it anymore. Wait, what about the $2,000? What are you talking about? Mom sends you a monthly allowance of $2,000 every month, right? I don't get that kind of money. I mean, Dad, you told Mom that she didn't have to send allowance money because I'm a college student, didn't you? Mom told me that. Of course not. I send her the monthly allowance of $2,000 so you can focus on studies. That's a lie. Then why isn't the money coming in? Your mom has your passbook, so with the living expenses, I'm asking her to transfer the money to you. What? So you're saying that Mom isn't giving me the money intentionally? I have no idea. Mom told me all my life that you're the kind of guy who doesn't put money in the house. No, of course not. I work alone. I can't help out with the housework or raising a child. So I made sure you and your mom had enough to live on. I just made sure to give money. But when I was in high school, Mom cried because you wouldn't give us enough money to live on. So I got a part-time job and gave it to her. What's that? She was begging a high school girl for money. Mom said that you were giving money to other women. You wouldn't give it to us. How is that possible? I've been giving her more money for living expenses and savings. There's a history of transfers in my passbook. What's going on? I'll have to ask her. You don't have any money on you, right? Do you use PayPal? I'll wire you the money now. Thanks, but I don't think I can go shopping. When I stand up, it makes me dizzy. I can't move from my bed. Are you okay? I'll call an ambulance and I'll come over there as soon as I can. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, didn't you send allowance money to Anne at all? What? What is it all of a sudden? Anne didn't have any money. She texted me. She hadn't eaten or drank for days. You contacted her? Yeah, so I asked about her allowance money from you. She said she didn't get it. I did. She spent it all. She's lying. I don't think she's lying. You are way too easy on her, just because you're her father. I looked at her passbook and there were no transfers from you at all. What? How could you look in her passbook? I went to her apartment as soon as she texted me. She's in the hospital now. What? Why? She was in the house in the middle of summer with no food or drinks, no running water, and no electricity. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Explain to me. She'd had severe heat stroke, dehydration, and even mild malnutrition. She had become so skinny. Oh my god! But she's in the hospital. She's gonna be okay. Relief, relief. Are you crazy? The slightest mistake could have, and she's... You're exaggerating. But why instead of me did she call you? I looked at her phone. She called and texted you a lot too. What? Oh, I see it now. You ignored everything. What were you doing when our daughter was having a hard time? I've been busy with things. So it's true that you haven't sent any allowance money to her. She's a college student. She can get a part-time job or something on her own. I kept it for her in case she was really in trouble. Now is the time. If this is how it's gonna be, I should have sent the money myself. Calm down. She's okay after all, isn't she? That's good. That's not the point. Oh, that's so annoying. I've got something to do. Can I go now? This late? You're not coming to check her? What am I supposed to do if I go there? I'm not a doctor, so what's the point of me going there? Aren't you worried about her? She's 19 now. She's a grown woman. If I cared about her that much, I wouldn't have time for myself. I see your point. I understand what you're saying. Are we done? Can I go now? You're too annoying. I'm hanging up. Have it your way. Hey, what are these divorce papers? Just as you see it. I'm divorcing you, so fill it out. Huh? Why? Are you saying you're divorcing me just because I don't send money to my daughter? Are you nuts? I don't get it. That's not all. You said I didn't put money in the house. I heard you made her, who was a high school student, get a part-time job and use that as living expenses. Is she lying again? She's not lying. She showed me the phone she used in high school. And it shows. It's your payday, isn't it? Bring me the money now. I saw that message. Didn't I give you $1,000 each for living expenses and savings? And you had a part-time job that time too, right? So what? Why did you lie to her to beg so much money? I was paying the rent, utility bills, and everything related to the payment. You can live well with $1,000 in a part-time job, right? You don't understand how much money a woman needs for everything. Then why don't you take it out of savings? I used it every month. So what did you spend the money on? I was into organic stuff. I spent over $1,000 in food alone, and clothes. Are you serious? Are you doubting me? How can you come up with such lies so flippantly? I'm not lying. Rick, 22 years old and a senior at ABC College. What? Who's that? You know him well, don't you? The guy you've been contributing to for almost 2 years. What are you talking about? I don't understand. You're trying to make up an affair and divorce. You're trying to cover up for your cheating, right? It's true that the bad ones bark more often than the good ones. I'm cheating on you. When and where? You're probably bringing women to your place. I live in a company dormitory. A long time ago, there was an incident, since the security guards are stationed 24 hours a day. Also, the entrances have facial recognition systems for security purposes. Do you need proof of that? Then you're going to a girl's house. Except for company drinking parties, I go straight home. I can show the time card in the record of entering and leaving my apartment. I don't cheat. If you want to check it out, go ahead. Moreover, I have no contact with women in the departments because it's full of men. On the other hand, there's plenty of evidence for your affair. What? I hired a detective agency to check you for the past week. You took advantage of me in Anne's absence and invited him over every day for the past 7 days, and gave him a present every time. And on top of that, you even gave him money at the door when he was leaving. This is a misunderstanding. What's the misunderstanding? I have pictures for proof. And you should at least close the curtains when you do something like that. The guy from the detective agency said he was surprised when he saw you. No way. Well, the neighbors might have found out by now. You know, I can explain about this. I was lonely because you were far away from home. You've been contributing for 2 years just for the heck of it. You even used my daughter's allowance money. I'm not using it. I'm sorry, but I checked it up. There wasn't a penny in your account to send you. There is. I made another account. Then show me the account balance now. Now's not a good time. Stop lying. Well, Rick says he's a college student and doesn't have money. I want to help him. What? Even though my daughter is like this, you give money to the college student with whom you were having an affair with, especially the money I was supposed to give to Anne for her living? I'm sorry, it was just one slip-up. We've been together for 20 years, right? Please forgive me. I really have worked hard for the past 20 years to make you and Han happy. I guess it was all for nothing. I'm breaking up with him. I can't live without you. Not without me? You mean not without my money? I will never forgive you for what you did to my beloved daughter for the sake of a man who you cheated on me with. I have reflected on it. I will change my ways and do my best for the family. So please, I feel very sick of the thought of you doing anything for me. I can't be with you anymore. Please fill out the divorce papers now. No, that's what Anne wants too. What do you mean? I'm looking at these messages with her now. What? No, you aren't. Why didn't you tell me sooner? What would you have done if I had told you? I can't believe my daughter is reading this. Oh my god, it's not what you think. This is a dream. Yes, a dream. What are you talking about? Anne is already 19. She understands everything about the situation. That's why she says I should get a divorce. And she's cutting you off. No. Am I going to lose both my husband and my daughter at the same time? Also, the cheating partner, I had a chat with him yesterday. He thought of you as nothing more than an old lady who gave him money and had fun with him. He also paid me $15,000 for alimony right away. No, he promised to be together forever. That's too bad. Apparently, there are a lot of great old ladies out there for him, besides you. You're kidding me, right? I don't know the details, but the detective agent told me. And I can't divide the property as you spending my savings. Also, I'm requesting a compensation for the affair. I've quit my part-time job and I'm a housewife now. I don't have any money. You could work at a convenience store or a supermarket. No, I also have debts. You even borrowed money to have fun with a college student. Because I want to give him presents. That's too bad for you. Well, good luck with the alimony payments and paying off the debt. If you don't sign the divorce papers, I'm gonna take legal action, okay? Hang on. You still have your stuff over here, don't you? When you come pick it up, shall we talk about it? I'm sure we'll understand each other better if we talk in person. I've been living alone for many years, so I have what I need over here. Throw away that stuff over there. Please, give me another chance. Also, if you still live in that room, I'll change it to your name. It'd be hard to pay $1,700 in rent, so I'm gonna cancel the lease. After everything, Sunny said she doesn't want a divorce. She was acting like a spoiled brat, so I decided to take legal action. The divorce went very smoothly because there was more than enough evidence of the affair. I don't know what happened to my ex-wife after that. So far, the consolation money has been transferred without delay. Rumor is, she works at a shady place. I heard something about being put on a fishing boat, but I'm not interested. My daughter had the hardest time with this one. I apologized from the bottom of my heart for what happened. Now, I send money directly to my daughter. She is finally able to focus on her studies. The other day, she called me and said, I studied French today. She happily reported back to me. Oh, speak of the little devil. Here's a message from my daughter. Are you off tomorrow? I want to go to a steakhouse. Do you want to go with me? I'm off tomorrow. Alright, let's go to a nice restaurant. Really? Of course. More importantly, are you still on a diet? That's a joke. At the time, I thought you were betraying me and my mother, so I just... Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. Hey Dad, I'm sorry. Forget about it, you know, that time. Thank you for texting me. Somehow, I thought you might help me. I'm so glad. Oh, are you crying? Please don't do that again. What a good old man. They're tears of joy. I'm so sorry to put you through that really hard time. That's enough about that. I said I would forgive you, didn't I? Oh, thank you so much. I can't stop crying. I'm gonna wash my face. You're a crybaby, but I love you, Dad. I'm sorry I was so cold to you.